My name is Mr. Anderson, and this is the Written Sins Comic-Con Highway Exit Show, done weekly to tell you about your local events near you that you can visit this weekend, the 45th week of 2017, week ending November 9th through the 12th. Before we go on with that, this video is brought to you by the Savannah Comic-Con, now on Kickstarter. You can help kickstart a Comic-Con in Georgia. How cool is that? As always, we bring you the best shit, and that's going to be a fantastic Comic-Con. Be part of the inaugural Comic-Con that was born on Kickstarter. Now, let's get to our new list today. We're going to go all the way up to our Comic-Con highway exits, and here we go. And yes, we're going to use pumpkins all of November. Fuck Christmas. Fuck Christmas in the ass. They came for us by coming too early in the goddamn year for Halloween. So now I might continue to use pumpkins through Christmas. I'm going to make Halloween invade Christmas. Bah humbug. No, I'm just kidding. There is a sin. I'm not going to say that. I know there are kids watching this show, right? Some of you are only 20. So here are the Comic-Con exits for this week. You're going to have B. Alex Thomas tables at Monterey Comic-Con in California. That's November 10th, 11th. 2017. This is going to be at the Embassy Suites by Hilton in Monterey, California. My good friend Andrea, creator of The Shepherd, will be at the North Carolina Comic-Con in Bull City, Durham. He'll be joined by Michael Benest, and he's just volunteering, Michael, but Andrea will have his own table. This is in North Carolina again. We're going to have Russell. Russell's going to be, oh, shoot. I saw the name of it. It's at the Hard Rock Hotels, Palm Springs Comic-Con. Russell's going to be in Palm Springs Comic-Con. He didn't give me a lot to actually type in this, so there's not a lot that I wrote. This is just, we got this amazing, this picture really covered it all, so we didn't need to type in a lot. So that was actually really cool of him to give me this awesome, cool, I guess, logo or graphic for the event, and you see all of his wonderful creations: Monsters Don't Scare, Ichabod Jones, Katrina Hates the Dead, Gumshoes, and the Wannabe Press. If you're in California, this might be a competing show at the other California one, but California's pretty big. If you're going to be near Palm Springs, this is the event to go to. New York is going to have the Saratoga Comic-Con from the 11th to the 12th. That will be Saturday and Sunday, obviously. This will be, we'll take a quick look because I know Saratoga, this should be at the Raceway. I'm just going to quickly look to see November 10 p.m., 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So I'm guessing it's, I don't know, I think the times are off, but this is in Sarasota Springs, New York. It's, there's a racetrack for those who don't know if you're in New York. Now, because it was such a short week, we decided to talk about next week's Comic-Cons. And for those who are tuned in for the WSN news show that we filmed right before this, you know about the Southwest Florida's first comic book and pop culture show ever. It's a Written Sins show. That doesn't mean that we sponsored it. It means we'll be there. I just want to make that clear. This is actually from our Written Sins page. That's why it says Written Sins Show. Everything on that did. We have our own list of places we'll be. I've been representing Written Sins, but so has Alyssa Anderson, and a few other people have begun to in our reporting staff, and it's only going to grow next year. But we are going to be in the Pelican Room. We is me, Mr. Anderson, the advocate for indie comics, along with all of you who watch these shows. Scout Comics will be joining me. Solar Flare will be joining me. And Richard Rivera, my good friend and actual table mate at times. We'll be table mating actually that weekend as well. Remember, this isn't this weekend. This is the following weekend. Make your plans accordingly. Stabby Bunny creator Richard Rivera will be hanging out in the Pelican Room with me, including the co-creator of Deadpool, Fabian, who we've done an interview with. I can't wait to run into him again. This is going to be Saturday, November 18, 2017, in the Holiday Inn Airport Town Center in Fort Myers, Florida. It's right next to the RSW Airport. The show has over 100 exhibitors that cater to a wide spectrum of interest, including comic books, magazines, toys, games, movies, televisions, anime, manga, cosplay, artwork, sketches, and apparel, plus much, much more. In addition to a roster of comic industry professionals and fandom-related celebrities are in attendance for attendees to meet and greet. This will be one show not to miss, and it's one of my home shows. Obviously, New York Comic Con is listed as my home show, but this is my home away from home as I now live in Fort Myers. Come join me at home. And then the next day on 11/19/2017, I head up to Claremont Comic Con, where I'll meet my good friend Richard Rivera, and we're going to share a table at Claremont Comic Con. I will not know a table number. Just come see me. It's going to be held at, it doesn't say. I'm Claremont. Let's see if we can take a quick peek. We're going to load that. Claremont Comic Con will be at the Claremont Performing Arts Center, 3700 S Highway, meaning south, 27 Claremont, Florida, 34711. Type it into your GPS. Begin to make your plans. I expect to see you there. Not really. You guys don't have to come all the way. If you're in Florida, I expect you. But if you're in, like, Michigan, it's okay. You know, I understand. I'm not worth the trip. Chris Mann invades the New Jersey Comic Expo on November 18th to the 19th. So if you're not going to see me, then go see Chris if you're up there in the north. You know, my friends in the north who don't come visit. Go see Chris Mann this weekend, and he's going to be with Kevin Smith. You know Kevin Smith's got to be there. It's a New Jersey Comic Con. He better be there. If you're in Texas, where everything is supposedly bigger, I don't know about that. Wizard World, Austin. I'll be there the 17th, the 18th, to the 19th. We don't have anyone officially checked into that. Maybe I got to check with Victor Dandridge. He might be someone going there. We're going to check in. And then in California that weekend, we have Madeline Holly Rosing. She will be at the Bakersfield Comic Con, November 18th to the 19th. We don't have a table number yet either. I will check in with her in the coming week to see if there is anything. Frank Bailey will be at the Adrian Comic Con. We don't have a lot of information in it. It's a one-day small little show, but Frank James Bailey will be at it. That has been the list for this week and even next week. My name is Mr. Anderson, and I look forward to seeing you at 2 events in the next 2 weeks. I'll see you soon, YouTube.